What if we stop gendering relationship problems? Imagine a world where relationship advice didn't come with a gender label attached. No, why women do this, or what men need to understand. Just two people navigating the complicated machinery of partnership without a script that tells them their problems exist because of their chromosomes. Welcome to a reality where communication issues are just communication issues, not evidence of some fundamental gender divide. This is Imagine That. And today we're dismantling the industry built on convincing you that men and women are so fundamentally different that understanding your partner requires a decoder ring. The gendered advice industrial complex. Right now, relationship advice operates like separate operating systems. Books with titles like Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus sell millions by convincing people that their partner is essentially an alien species requiring specialized translation. This framework is profitable. Relationship coaches build entire careers on the premise that men need to be taught how women think, and women need instruction manuals for male behavior. The message is clear. Your problems aren't about two individuals struggling to connect. They're about your gender failing to understand the opposite gender's inherent nature. But what if most relationship problems have nothing to do with gender and everything to do with two imperfect humans trying to build a life together? What changes when we drop the labels? Picture relationship conflict stripped of gender assumptions. Your partner withdraws emotionally. Instead of, that's just how women are, you ask, what's actually happening here? Are they overwhelmed, afraid, processing something they can't articulate yet? The Ice Queen behavior? It's not female manipulation. It's a human being creating distance because they feel unsafe or overwhelmed. The emotionally unavailable partner? Not typical male detachment. Just someone who never learned how to process feelings. Suddenly the problem becomes solvable because you're addressing actual behavior instead of battling gender stereotypes. The accountability shift. Here's where gendered advice becomes toxic. It creates built-in excuses. Men just don't understand emotional needs, so women stop expecting their partners to learn. Women are naturally more emotional, so men dismiss legitimate concerns as irrational. Both people get permission to avoid growth because their gender supposedly explains their limitations. But when you remove gender from the equation, accountability becomes shared. Neither of you gets to hide behind, that's just how my gender is. What actually matters? Strip away the gender frameworks and relationship success comes down to fundamentals. Can you communicate clearly about your needs? Can you listen without defensiveness? Can you take responsibility for your own emotional state? Can you see your partner as an individual rather than a representative of their gender? The couples who thrive aren't the ones who mastered gender-specific strategies. They're the ones who learned to see each other as complex humans, who developed communication skills, who took accountability for their own growth. The uncomfortable truth. The relationship advice industry doesn't want you to know how much of your conflict is just normal human struggle. Because learn to communicate better and take responsibility doesn't sell as well as unlock the secret code to understanding the opposite sex. Gendered advice feels validating. It tells you your struggles make sense because you're dealing with a fundamentally different creature. But that validation costs you progress. Every time you attribute relationship problems to gender differences, you avoid addressing the actual issue. The path forward. What if you stopped asking, why do men do this? Or why are women like that? And started asking, why is this specific person behaving this way? What if you approached your relationship as two individuals creating something together rather than two genders performing predetermined roles? The distance between you and your partner isn't a gender gap. It's a communication gap, a vulnerability gap, an emotional skills gap. And those can be bridged by any two people willing to do the work. Stop reading advice written for your gender. Start having conversations with your actual partner about your actual problems. The solution isn't in understanding men or women. It's in understanding the one person you're trying to build a life with. Gender isn't your problem. Treating it like it is, that's the problem.